Hello students, welcome in today's class. Today, as you can see here, we'll start with cubes and cube roots, right? This is chapter number 5th and in your textbook, it is chapter number 7th. 4 chapters we have already completed. Let me recall these chapters. First chapter that we finished, it was rational numbers. Second was linear equations in one variable. Third one was understanding quadrilaterals, and fourth chapter was that is squares and square roots, which we finished just before. Right now, this is your chapter number 5th, cubes and cube roots. So let's start today's class. Before moving ahead, you must know what is cube, right? Cube. Just recall it. Square. First we are talking about square. What was square? Square means power 2. Power 2 means if we multiply any number by number itself twice or 2 times, then we can find square. Suppose 5 is there, then square of 5, we can write it like this, square of 5, we can write here 5 power 2. So after calculating it, we have here 25, right? In similar manner, cube is power of 3. It means if we multiply a number by number itself thrice or 3 times, then we can get cube of the number. So if we multiply 5 with 5 thrice or 3 times, after multiplying all these, what we have? We have 125. So 125 is cube of this 5 and 25 is square of 5. So this is the difference between the square and cube. Square means we are multiplying the number by number itself 2 times. You can see here. You already know all these things. Cube means we are going to multiply a number by number 3 times. Here you can see. So in this way we can get cube of the number. Hope you understand what is cube. Now let me explain what is cube root. Cube of 5 is 125 and cube root of 125 is 5. It means cube root is just opposite to cube. These are complementary to each other, and we can write cube root as by using this symbol. This is the symbol of square root, and we have to write here 3 also, right? So this is the difference between square and cube, square root and cube root. Square we can write only this symbol, the right symbol, and here cube root we can write here this symbol along with 3, or we can also write 1, 2, 3 power 1 by 3. Actually cube root means power 1 by 3. Right? Like square of 5 is 25 and square root of 25 is 5. We can also write it power 1 by 2. I explained you in our previous video also. So cube of 5 is 125 and cube root of 125 is 5. After solving this one, we have 5. So there is only one method to find cube root, that is prime factorization method, and we will discuss this method in the next video. So in today's class we will take some questions from your very first exercise, that exercise number 7.1. So we will take some questions from exercise 7.1. So let's start exercise 7.1. First question I am taking from this exercise. So question is, first question, Which of the following are not perfect cube? So many parts are there. So 216 is the first part. You need to find, there are 5 parts. You need to find whether this 216 is a perfect cube or not. So how we can find it? Let's see here. So one method we know here, that is prime factorization method. So we need to take prime factors of 216. We know that by 2 we can divide it 108 times, by 2 54 times, by 2 27 times, now by 3 9 times, now by 3 3 times, and by 3 1 time. So you can see here 216 we can write as 2 into 2 into 2 3 times, and 3 into 3 into 3 3 times, right? And you can see here we are able to make triplets, a group of 3. 2 we can write it at the group of triplet, since 3 2's are coming together, and here also we can write 3 at the group of 3. So it means this 216 is a perfect cube number. Since we are able to make triplets of each and every factor, so we can say that 216 is a perfect cube. So you can write here, we can write 2 and 3 as triplets. Triplets means group of 3. So 216 is perfect cube. This is very simple to check. You just take the prime factors, and if you can write these factors in the group of triplets, in the group of 3's, then we can say that the given number is a perfect cube. If we are not able to write, then we can say that number is not a perfect cube, right? So next example, 128 is given there. Let's check either 128 is perfect cube or not. So second part is 128. So let's check it. Take the factors of 128 by 2 64 times, by 2 32 times, by 2 16 times, by 2 8 times, by 2 4 times, by 2 2 times, and by 2 1 time. So we can write factors of 128 as 2 into 2 how many times? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 times. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now let's try to write, to make triplets. You can see there we are able to make 2 triplets or 2 group of 3, right? 1 2 is left here. So this 2 is alone here, and we can't make triplet of this 2. So you can write here, since 2 has no triplet. This last 2 I am talking about. So 128 is not perfect cube. Hope you understand why it is not perfect cube, because we are unable to make triplets for this 2. 2 more 2's we need here, but we have only single 2 here, so we are unable to make triplet. So how can we make it perfect square? Either we can remove this 2 from the list, or we can add 2 more 2's. Then only we can make it perfect square. So the conclusion is this 128 is not a perfect cube. Hope you understand. Now one more part I am taking here. This is part number 5th. Fifth part is 46656. We have to check this one is perfect cube or not. So let's start. First take prime factors. By 2 again, 1 and 1, then 6, then 6, then 4. By 2, 5 we can write here, and 8 we can write here, 3 we can write here, 2 we can write here, then again by 2, 2 here, 9, then 16, again by 2, 2 here, 4 here, 5, then 2, again by 2, 7 here, 2 2s are 4, 1 is left, 6, again by 2. Now we can divide it by 3. So 1, then 2, then 1. Right? Now by 11 you can see. Right? So factors of 4, 6, 6, 5, 6 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2. And 2 times 11. Now let's make triplets. You can see here we are able to make 2 triplets of 2 and 2 only. This 2 we are unable to make triplet for, and 11 also, 1 11 is missing here. So we can't write in the form of triplets. So it means 2 and 11 not in group of 3s. So 4, 6, 6, 5, 6 is not perfect cube. Hope you understand. Now, before moving to question number 2nd, let me tell you how we can find cube of any of number. Cube means we can multiply number by number 3 times. So this is the traditional way. Suppose we want to find cube of 13. So the method is we can multiply 13 with 13 3 times. So in this way you can get cube of the number. But this is the conventional method, traditional method. And today I am going to tell you a trick, very interesting trick. With this trick, how we can find cube of any of number. This is very interesting. But before applying this trick, you must know cubes of the numbers till 10. Till 10 you must know what are the cubes of the numbers. I am writing here. Just see here. Cube of 1 is 1. Cube of 2 is 8. Cube of 3 is 27. Cube of 4 is 64. Cube of 5 is 125. Right? Cube of 6 is 216. Cube of 7 is 343. Cube of 8 is 512. Cube of 9 is 729. and cube of 10 is. So student, to use this trick to find cube of a number, you must know cubes of the numbers till 10. Here I have written cube of 1 is 1, cube of 2 is 8, cube of 3 is 27, cube of 8 is 512, cube of 9 is 729, and cube of 10 is 1000. You must know, then only you can use this trick. This trick is very interesting. 3 steps we'll use in this trick, and once you practice on this, you can easily find cube of any of the number. So let's find cube of 13. This is the traditional way to find cube. You can multiply 13 with 13 3 times. In this way also you can get answer, but I'm telling you one trick here, how we can use this trick. So there are 3 steps and we want to find cube of 13. So what to do? First you need first digit, you can take here 1. So first write the cube of 1. We know that cube of 1 is 1 only. 1 into 1 into 1. You can see here cube of 1 is 1. And then cube of 3. Cube of 3 we know that it is 27. So write here 27. Right? Why is gap in between? You just see here. Now see, do 1 is here and second number is 3. So in second step, this was the first step. In second step, you need to find square of 2 and multiply it with second number. So square of 1 is 1. If we multiply 1 with 3, we have here 3. So we can write here 3. And in similar way, now find square of 3 and multiply it with first number. So square of 3 is 9 and 9 into 1, 9 you can write here. Right? So this was the second step, and in second step also you do one thing. Just leave this cube of first one and the cube of last one, and concentrate on this middle value, that is 3 and 9. Take this double of this 3, it is 6, and double of this 9, it is 18, and write like this. This is very interesting. Now in third step, you need to add all these. So 27 we can write as it is because no number is there, and here after adding what we have here 27, here we have 9, here we have 1. Now the next step, that is third step, final step of third, it is very important. What to do now? You just take the last digit of this number, that is 7, and next number we can add in the previous one. What we have here after adding? We have here 29. So from 29 we can take unit digit only. So 2 we can shift next one, and after adding this we have 11. Now take this 1 from here, we can have 1 here. Now shift this one here, 2 we have. So 2197. You can check it. This is the cube of 30. Hope you understand. One more example I am taking here to make you understand clearly. So now I am going to find square cube of 26. How we can find cube of 26 now? See, first find the cube of this 2. We know 8. You can see here. Cube of this 6, 216. Right here. Right? Very simple. And find the square of this 2. It is 2 2 is 4, and multiply with 6. So 4 into 6, 24. We can write here. Now, square of this 6 is 36 into 2, 72. We can write here. This was the first step. Now in second step, just double it. What is double of 24? It is 48. And double of this 72 is, double means you need to multiply it by 2. So we can write here 2 2 is 4, 2 7 is 14. Now we have to add it. So 216 we can write as it is, and after adding 4 and 2, 6, 11, 1 carries 1, 216 here, 2 and 7 we can write here, 8 we can write as it is. Now final step, that is final round of third step. What to do now? Take unit digit from the last group, that is 6, and these 2 digits we can add in previous number. So what we have here, 7, 3 and 2. Now take unit digit from here, that is 7, and next 2 digit we can add in the previous one. So 5 and 9 we have here. Now take unit digit here, that is 5, and 9 we can add in previous one. So what we have here, 17. So this is answer. So cube of 26 is 17576. Sorry, 1 is here. So 17576. It means 17,576. You can check it. This is very interesting trick. Without much more calculation, you can easily find out cube of any of the number. Hope you understand this trick. And now you do one thing. Take numbers by your own and try to find out cube of the numbers by using this trick. This is also called Vedic mathematics. With the help of Vedic mathematics, how we can find cube of the numbers. If you are unable to understand this method, no problem. Traditional method, we can multiply number by number itself thrice. In this way also we can get cube. Don't be panic. So you can find cube. Now second question, move to the second question. Now question is, find the smallest number by which each of the following numbers must be multiplied to obtain the perfect cube. So question is, by which number we should multiply this number to get a perfect cube. It means the given number is not a perfect cube. We need to find by which number we should multiply it to get perfect cube. Again we'll use here this prime factorization method. By 3, 81 time, by 3 again 27 time, by 3 again 9 time, by 3 time, and by 3 1 time. So factors of 243 are 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 times 3. Now let's make triplets. We are able to make only triplet of this 3. Here 1 3 is short. We are unable to make triplet for this 3. So if we have one more 3, then only we can make triplet. So we can write here, since 3 has no triplet. I am talking about this 3, right? It means 1 3 is missing. So we should multiply by 3. If we have one more 3, then only we can make triplets of 3. So we should multiply by 3 to make 243 perfect cube. Right? So what will be the number then? If we multiply 243 with 3, what we have? 729. If we multiply this 243 by 3, we have 729, and in this way we can make it perfect cube. And cube, what is cube root of this 7 to 9? It is 9. It means cube of 9 is 7 to 9. So 1 3, if we multiply by 3, then only we can make it perfect cube. You saw the first part. One more part I am solving here. Fifth part, that is 100 is given there. By which smallest number we should multiply to make perfect cube? So let's find prime factors first. 50 times, 25 times, 5 times, 1 time. So factors of 100 are 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. Now you can see here 1 2 and 1 5 is short here. So we can't make prime that triplets. We are unable to make group of 3s of 2 or for 5. So in this way, if we have one more 2 and one more 5, then only we can make it perfect cube. So we should multiply by 2 and 5. One 2 is missing here, one 5 is missing here, so 10. So we should multiply by 10 to make 100 perfect cube. So what will happen when multiply 100 by 10? We will get 1000, and this will be the cube of 3. Right? Hope you understand. Now see guys, in question number first, 3-4 parts are still left, and in question number second, 3 parts are still left. What to do now? I am leaving these parts on you, right? You try to solve all these parts by your own. If any problem, any difficulty you found there, you let me know. In next video, I will explain all these parts. So thank you so much from today's class. Have a good day.